hope all is well. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm hoping all of everything is well with all of you. I'm doing this live to address an ish some just to address something that that I saw a video that I saw, and I'll wait until maybe some people come in to the chat into the live, and I can see. But there's, I saw a video this morning from Miss Pineal Gland, who is Hassan Campbell's wife. And she made these videos. Well, she made a video of the video with Hassan saying, oh, excuse me, how old he was when Bam Bada began to molest him. And I went to this person's page. I went in her comment section, and made I made a comment to her, that it's just so crazy that people are doing this. But anyway, I saw Miss Pineal Gland's video that she made showing with her son saying how old he was and certain little things. And it's really disgraceful that that this that these people still are taking videos, chopping them up, making them to fit the scenario that they want it to be. So um, it's just crazy, and everybody comes at Hassan for what he says, but nobody is going after these YouTubers who are constantly harassing him. You know, they're constantly harassing him. And Kev Gills, for one, he's one. We all know his followers, we all know that Hassan made some hypothetical remarks concerning Gill's children. Okay, that was addressed with him, and he took the video down, so there's no need to flag it. But the video, if shown in other people's content, can be flagged for having that in there. He flagged himself. He took the video down because he knew it wasn't right what he said. His followers, his wife, we all told him he wasn't, come on, you could do better than that. But people are still doing it. So I I'm just listening to these videos, and it's crazy. I heard saw a video. Well, it's in his lines that I heard Kay Gill say that Hassan Campbell offered $1,000 and put a hit out on his on his family. No, that's not what he said. He said he'd give $1,000 to anyone who could make videos showing that, showing that we're showing him in a good light. Um, so we it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So there's a video going on, and there's a woman who, like I said, if I can get more people in the chat, I'll say who it is. But they were there. Hello, Mojo J. How are you, dear? Um, I don't know if you heard the beginning of what I was saying. This video is to address someone. if it's just to address the nonsense that's going on now, and it's to address the nonsense with this lady who, like I said, right now, if more people join in and let me know who you are, I will tell you who this person is. This person, you know, she says her videos are flagged, and she's blaming Hassan for flagging them. But basically, I left a comment in her chat, and I explained to her, you're basically doing it to yourself. You basically had yourself flagged, you know, because these comments, some of these comments, no, not her. Well, the other one, the one with the video and the one where there were the laughs at dear, where no one knew her name. So, but I'm going to tell you who. I'm just waiting for more people to come in. I was cooking my Sunday dinner, but I just have to address this. This is getting beyond stupid. This woman called, yes, the scary looking one. Yes, she's calling Hassan a pedophile. He doesn't need to be around his children. I have told these people over and over again, you have no doctorate degree. You're not a doctor. You're not a psychologist. It is against the law. Yes, hello, Strictly Hip Hop. Yes, exactly, Strictly Hip Hop. And she's calling Hassan a pedophile, saying he doesn't need to be around his children. Whose children is he around? Well, they're his, and who's better suited to be around his children than him? And from what I'm told, I haven't seen it, but from her latest video, her partner is Israel Doctor, and he made some yes, Mojo J. He does need an attorney. He's leaning towards that, and I left the, I don't know if you saw the video that Peniel Glenn did, but I left a comment for her, and I told her that you know, he definitely needs. I told Peniel Glenn that he definitely needs to get an attorney to get it. Although we all know Hassan doesn't like dealing with the court system, and he doesn't. But I told him we would donate to help him out with the funds, so he did. Then she has and this is the point I'm trying to get at, that, okay, yes, he did say what he said about Kev Gill, what he do to Kev Gill's children. We all know he did it. We all know he was hypothetically speaking. We all spoke out. And if you were on his chat, you know I told him I was pissed at him for what he said. But I understand what he said, and most of us who have been following him understand it. You know? I wish more people would come. I should have announced that I was going to do this live, but I didn't. But anyway, we all said something to him. You know, and I get comments in the comment section on my comments telling me that I'm a blind follower of Hassan's. No, I'm not a blind follower. I don't blindly follow anyone. I don't blindly follow my own child. I don't blindly follow my own sister. I have a mind of my own. But yes, exactly. And to call someone a pedophile, to put that label out on them, and you know the part that gets me is his children see it. He has children old enough to read and understand. And even Amani, his autistic daughter. Autistic children, people don't understand autistic children. Autistic children are very, very bright, I work with that population for years. They have things that are locked inside of them. Some of them don't like for people to invade their space. Some people don't like for they don't like to be touched. They don't like to be touched, you know. And they have a and they can read. They have high intelligence. And even the ones who can't talk. I worked with the guy that couldn't, he was autistic, he couldn't talk, but he could write down. And yeah, you know, yeah, you saw that video. She said she's to get him off of YouTube. He took the video down. He says nothing bad about children. She's the one. She's the one. So you know who it is. And she's mad because her flag was paged. He hasn't said anything, but my thing to her is, and I left a comment for her, and she's like Israel Doctrine. If she doesn't like the comments, she'll block you off. She'll take it out and block you off so you can't comment on her. My thing of it is, okay, you saying he shouldn't have said what he said about Gill's kids. Yeah, we know he shouldn't have said what he said. He knows he shouldn't have said what he said, even though it was hypothetical. So how are you going to get this man off? Or how is she going to get him off? She would have to get him off of, the only way she could get him off of YouTube is if he actually was to do what he did again. YouTube didn't strike that video that he gave. I heard the video firsthand. Like I said when I was in the chat, I woke up to go to the bathroom and couldn't go back to sleep. So I heard the video when he said it. And like I said, I heard him when he popped that can open. I said, oh, he's drinking, he's drunk. So what the heck? So what is she going to do? And see, this is another thing they're doing. Israel Doctrine, again, he started this. He started this this nonsense because he's saying that the only kids he shows are his own children. He doesn't show his foster children. Duh. If he has foster children, which I don't know if he does or he doesn't. If he has foster children, the only people who he didn't just go and take the kids, you know what I mean? He had to be thoroughly investigated. And the foster care system did, because I don't remember which video it was done on, but I do remember him saying, when you go and get foster children, they ask you for your life. And they do. And they do. Because I was thinking about being a rescue mom for children who have to be taken out of the house immediately. And you rescue them, they can bring them to you. So they don't have to stay in a police station or, you know, or stay in a hospital or something. It's where they can stay in a home until they find the proper place for them to go. But anyway, yes, she is on a campaign to get him off of YouTube. And she also admitted that she got blocked in one of the chats. I think I may have been the one who blocked her. I don't know. But this is why she's doing the video. So it's a revenge thing. Israel Doctrine has another she's doing it on her own, Mojo, Jay. She's doing it on her own. She was blocked in the chat. And I do remember, the more I think about it, I do remember her name popping in this thing. Can somebody tell me, am I offline? She's doing it on her own. Yeah, she's definitely doing it on her own. She's mad because she got blocked. Then she's mad because he said what he said. Actually, I thought the woman, well, I don't want to say, because I know this is what they do. They're going to try to block me. I'm sure that the trolls are in there waiting for me to say something. Exactly. But see, I'm the kind of person, I believe in what is right. My thing is, the same people that are coming after Hassan, I don't hear anybody. No, dear, no. I'm not stealing Wi-Fi. It's where I live at. It's where I live at. But I'll be going back to civilization by the end of this year. So it is where. No, I'm not stealing it. It's the town I live in, and it is what it is. Because I'm not living in Jersey right now, but I'm going back up the way. But anyway, my what I was saying is my thing. I know it don't bother me. No, I wish I could steal some because I'm paying for this. But I steal it when I go to Walmart though. I do steal it from Walmart. I sit there and do what I gotta do. When I gotta do it, I sit right there in Walmart and use theirs. Especially when I know it ain't working right down here. But anyway, my thing of it is, they sit up there and watch Kev Gills drink, get high. No, they won't drop like flies. They won't drop like flies. These people, Mojo, they are they are pathetic. They are sick. They are beating a dead horse to death, trying to bring him back alive. Okay, I gotta I wrote a comment in I wrote a comment in one of the posts, and from Graham Boston, I got this comment where oh, Poppy has a friend. Um yeah, they have one. Poppy has Big Dog. Big Dog. I'm sure everybody that's been in the chat know who's Big Dog is. I don't know if you were in the chat, but Big Dog got in the chat, was talking to Poppy, and he was saying that Africa Bambaataa can be brought back to the United States, and um, they have that African Bambaataa can be brought back to the United States and be charged federally with sex crimes that he's committed in foreign countries. Even though he's in a foreign country and he's committing a sex act crime, he can be brought back to the United States and can be tried federally. So this guy, girl, it's probably a troll. It's probably Tawana Allen or one of them. They've got so many fake pages going. But anyway, he was saying that why don't he do it? He can go to the FBI. And I'm like, how many times? I would love to see the man prosecuted myself. And it's so funny because years and years ago, when he first came out in the 80s, when my son was old enough to start looking at TV and listening to videos, because I'd be working or he'd be home sometime. He'd be home with my dad, and my dad didn't pay too much attention to what he watched on TV. So he would listen to, I don't know if y'all remember that show, Julie, from North Jersey, Patterson. Um, so my dad would basically let him watch what he wanted to watch because sometimes it would be too hot for him to be outside, and I would tell him to stay in the house till the sun goes down. But anyway, so the guy is just getting in there. They have to throw in a derogatory comment all the time. All the time they have to say something that doesn't make any sense. That, oh, why don't you do it? And I'm like, duh. It's the statute of limitations. Statute of limitations. It at the age it is 23 in New York. And I also text him, if you're so concerned about getting Bambaataa prosecuted, why don't you urge your congressman to pass the Child Victims Act and include the 1 year look back, which Candy explained to me. I didn't understand what the 1 year look back was, but as she explained it to me, they passed the child victim act. It, they think everybody has a sick fixation with Hassan. I'm old enough that I had a daughter who died when she was young. But if she was living, she'd be older than Hassan. He could be my son-in-law. I have a son that's younger than him. I mean, come on, they got a fixation with everybody. But anyway, getting back to the Child Victims Act, and Candy explained to me that the 1 year, it's important to pass the 1 year look back. The 1 year look back would give people like Hassan, people like Hassan who have passed the age statute of age to report, they would be able to go after Bambaataa. They could file charges on him. So I told this Graham Boston, whoever it is, this is the thing that you need to do. You need to go and tell and urge the congressman to do it. And of course, let me see. This is why I kind of think it might have been Tawana Allen, because the person told me, what did they call me? Oh, I forgot. Some kind of somebody. Yep. Yeah, he probably is. And I don't know, strictly hip hop. Can you tell people that I'm alive? I should have done it. I didn't. I wasn't thinking. I was trying to cook my dinner, watching my food, because I have a habit of burning everything with this darn electric stove. I can't take it. Yeah, I'll be glad when I get back to where they have gas. Imagine where you turn, you got gas on your stove. But anyway, they need to do this, and they don't get it. They really don't get it. They really don't get it. They need to yeah, all the male YouTubers are suspect. The female ones ain't too good either. So don't think that they are. They ain't that great either. Because they all got a story to tell. Why don't they go after Kev Gills when he sits up there and gets high on YouTube? Yep. They can't wait. They why don't they tell him about getting high on TV? You know, what I say they do is they beating a dead horse trying to bring him back to life. And they still talking about where's the boy. I know where the boy is. He asking me that. Why don't you ask him where the boy is? No, you ask him where the boy is. All us know where the boy is. I don't care where the boy is, to tell you the truth. He did what he did. He got away with it. All good and well. Too bad he didn't finish him off. But hey, it is what it is. You know, people they just so there. And yeah, I can't wait until I get back up. Where I gotta go. Yeah. Well, honey, I don't know. He ain't smoking no K2. He just stupid. He just a stupid fool in there. I don't know. Yeah, people give him donations, and he has a Patreon account also. I just can't take him because he's stupid. I hate men that grin all the time, that laugh. I hate that. It just tells me. And any man that sits up on YouTube all day long, he has made 8-hour videos. And I've seen these 8-hour videos that he did long before him and Hassan started with their beefing. I've seen, my God, I've seen these people, and I'm like, how do these people do? Cause I look and I go through YouTube because sometimes I get alone because the TV where I'm at is terrible. Is terrible. And so I look at the videos, and any man, I see one man sitting on YouTube for 8 hours. He ain't got up. He ain't said he had to go to work. He ain't said he had to go to bed. I got issues with that. You got that right. You got that right. Because none of them. That's right, an 8 hour video. And you right, Mojo. I don't give none of these fools none of my money. I don't give none of them none of my money. Not for none of that craziness they talking about. This, that, and the other. Like everybody's saying that Polite and Q Butter and Young Pharaoh, they scamming the people. If you dumb enough to sit up there and listen to them fools talk the nonsense they talk, then they ought to take your money. And you giving them your money? I don't give nobody my money like that. I don't even give the pastor of the church, the pastor of my church. I ain't giving my money like that. That boy is able to work. No, did I take that back? You might be right. He might not be able to work because it's doing all that lean and drinking what he doing. Well, lean and whatever else he doing. And how you gonna work? Your mind got to be clear. See, they get paid. The Patreons, you get paid. I don't even know how they do it. And I was told I was chasing the $1,000 bag by this Graham Boston. I was chasing the $1,000 bag that Hassan offered. Man, I do not need no money from nobody. Can I use money? I sure can. We all can. But I do not need to chase no money because I can pay my bills and get some. And if I can't pay a bill, I can get money. I got a source to get money. So no, I don't need money. I don't get paid for my YouTube because I think you have to have 1,000 viewers or 1,000 views or some kind of way they was explaining it to me. And my page was set up to be monetized, but I didn't set it up. YouTube did it. YouTube did it or somebody did it because I know I didn't. But if it gets monetized and they send me money, all good, well and fine. If they don't, if it don't get monetized and they don't send me no money, I'm still gonna live. I'm still living. I don't know. They think this is the world. I got told by Tawana Allen she was going to drag me all over to YouTube. Please, drag me. YouTube is a fantasy. It's not a real world. The world I live in don't revolve around YouTube. You know, it really don't revolve around YouTube. It evolves around reality. YouTube life in YouTube streets is not a reality. It's not reality. They want it to be, but it's not. It's not a reality. So anyway, back to the no, they don't. But YouTube in the big when YouTube before YouTube used to just pay for anything. They pay for anything. So, but now they're getting more supposedly more strict about what they pay for. They used to pay you right away. They used to want to see they used to pay you as soon as you start. They used to monetize you right away and start paying. But now they want to see the content that you're putting out first. So this is why you have to have so many views and so many I think no I know a girl she worked all week, didn't get high every Monday morning. You can no, because I ain't one. I ain't never do no drugs. I was told by bad migraines and a young doctor. He was a white doctor. I guess I don't know. Some of those folks cannot do instead. The I was told young he not bond. I don't see the buffering, so I don't know. It might maybe yours. But after it ended, they say if you download it, you can hear and that's what they were told. Anyway, I was told he pulled me out and he told joining marijuana was back in the day. And I was dang it. Wow. It's this and it seems like you can go in and come back out if you want to. But anyway, getting back to this lady, that lady, she's getting ready to do um some stupid stuff. So she says she has a lot in store for him. Yeah, more or less, the government is paying him to sit home and get high. Yeah, so you must have came back in. Am I still buffering on the outside? Because it is what it is. But she says she's making some videos. I mean, it's saying I'm offline. Well, I don't know what's going on because I'm definitely not, it's not telling me I'm offline. You may need to go out of the video and come back in. Usually when I do that, it brings. No, I'm not on camera, but I can be on camera. Now I'm on. Now can you see me? I'm on camera. I just did. Oh, you can hear me, but you can't see me? Well, I just turned the camera around on myself. But anyway, so, yeah. But anyway, this lady is going to be trouble. I'm hoping that Hassan does go in and file that libel suit against all of them and get all those videos taken down. Oh, you see me, but it's buffering. I don't know why. It must be buffering on your end because it's not buffering on my end. It's not buffering at all. So, because I'm just sitting here, oh, getting ready to get up and finish what I started to do because but anyway, that lady, she is planning on something big. She's sending out links to what it is. Actually, she sounds slow to me. I'm hoping I'm hoping to tonight. I don't know what time. I'm hoping they do it 9 o'clock our time. But Michael Edwards, his channel Hebrew 4, he's gonna have Hassan. I think Hassan is gonna be on and talk too. But anyway, I'm gonna listen to him. I get a kick out of Mike. Mike is funny. He's really funny. He actually reminds me of a dude I went to school, I was in college with. You know how guys say they have the girls that they don't bring home to mama? He was the guy that bring home to mama. And when Mike laughs, he reminds me of him and the stories he tells and when he talked about stomping him. Because I was like, you know what? I can't bring, it was a guy I can't bring. I liked him and I talked to him when I was in school. Yes, yes. I can read people too. She's disturbed. And then that little Cupid doll voice she had, that voice was irritating. Oh my God, that irritated me so bad. And that's another thing. Kev Gills with that and that stupid laugh, sitting up there laughing all the time. I hate men who do nothing but laugh. I can't stand it. When I was young, when I was a teenager, I couldn't stand guys that damn it sit up there and laugh. You know, that sit there and laugh. He's stupid. He taught has no content. And of all the things they all could be taken, her channel name is Soul, Soul, Alchemy, Alchemy. If you care to go find where she is, I'm hoping she would see this in well, the House of Conscious dudes, because they all have issues. They all have issues. And I mean, it's so much content that we could talk about. Because when I go home, I'm coming up. I'm going up to Jersey because this summer, by the end of June or in July, I know I'll definitely be up there July. I'm going to do a live and go through where I grew up in different things, where I grew up in different things. And, it's so much content that you could talk about and so much stuff happening in the Black communities, especially the Black urban areas that you can discuss. But you want to discuss one man and his pain, and oh my God, it's just the same thing. Where's that boy? Where the boy? I don't know where the boy is. I'm not his mama. I don't know where he is. And wherever he is, I hope he's doing well. And he sure as hell, we all know he's alive. How many times people got to tell you the man is alive? But y'all want the boy to be dead. They want the boy to be dead so they can say Hassan killed him. But it got so bad, Tawana Allen was saying that the boy was dead and Poppy killed the brother. I said, you know what? I'll be damned. It got to the point that y'all saying he killed the brother. Not only did he kill the boy, he killed the brother. Well, Poppy said he killed him. No, Hassan never said he killed nobody. He never said he was given the thing to hit him. He said he was given the picture. He looked at the picture, he took it home, and he figured it out. He figured out for himself what he was supposed to do. He never did it. He also said, and I'm not sure I can't remember the name that he said, but I do remember him saying that at the hospital, whoever this guy was, which I can't remember his name, I do remember him saying that the guy told him, if you handle that, that him saying that the dude, and which I forgot his name, said, if you get in this, you'll be sending your soul to hell. Now, he did say that a guy who was there told him that. Don't get in it. He said he took the picture home. He looked at it. The boy looked just like he did when he was his age. And he knew. He said he put it together. That's what I don't get. Can't these people tell when a video is edited to make somebody look bad? I mean, they got him. I was 25. I molested children. But the video don't never go no further. They just play that one thing over and over and over and over again. I'm like, damn, can't you tell it if you want to tell a story on someone? Tell the truth. Tell the truth on the person. Tell what they say. Stop manipulating the words to fit your scenario of what you feel somebody's life should be or has been. It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. It makes no sense whatsoever. Am I still buffering, Mojo? If you're still here. But yeah, I can't get over the people. And then to tell me I'm a blind follower and call me old this and old this. Oh, yeah, I was that old hoe again. I'm like, you know what? I can get nasty too, but guess what? I ain't with it. And plus, I know all you'll try to do is provoke me into getting mad, saying something so you can flag my page. So if they want to flag this, they can flag it. But saying some can't tell and some don't care. They want to create controversy. Yeah, you're right. They do like keep creating controversy. But oh, okay. Yeah, but they like the tour. I wish more people would come, but they didn't, and I didn't tell anybody I was going to go live. So, hey, it is what it is. I enjoy chatting with you and, you know, in there. Then some crazy fool want to know how many wives her son got. I mean, come on, people. He can have 20 for all I care. It ain't none of your business. And you saw the video where they made a video. Kev Gill, no, Tawana Allen made a video where where she said, "Oh, he called his wife a crackhead." I called my sister a crackhead, but that don't mean she a crackhead. Believe me. And my sister, yes, shit starters. They want to shut down these pages down. But you know what? In what I really think is going to happen, they're not going to shut Hassan down. Eventually, all of them are going to get shot at. But like I was saying before, Hassan needs to just take Kev Gills or one of them, whichever one he feels is the worst. He needs to take him and file a lawsuit with him. And I told Pineal Glen that we would donate. I would donate. I can't speak for nobody else, but I would donate to him. I would donate to it because it's ridiculous. I guarantee you, if he did it and got YouTube to take one person's page off, and now when YouTube takes you off, if YouTube takes you off, they literally ban you. And once you are banned, you can never make another page on YouTube. I don't know how they would be able to tell if you made made another page, but you cannot make another page if they take you off YouTube. And they talk about Tommy Sotomayor, but Tommy is back on YouTube. He was upset with Kev Giles, and he was upset with True Freeman, but he's back, and he's back. And actually, I had at one time, I think some of the Jack have been molested too, and they can't come to terms with it, so they don't want to hear it because they would be forced to relive it, and they can't handle it. I don't think you're giving them too much of a break. I just think they some hateful ass people, ignorant and hateful. They ignorant and just hateful. It's a chance to make YouTube views, and you get paid by the views you have. You get paid, you get a check for the views you have. And I mean, it's nice that they pull, if you get AdSense, they pay you, and stuff. But anyway, I myself, I'm not a follower. I listen to people, and I'm a pretty good judge of character, even by talking to people. I can judge people pretty good by what they say. Yeah, you might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but the majority of them, I don't think. And then again, you might be right. The majority of them may have been molested. Some of these people, they want the YouTube fame. They want the YouTube money because YouTube started paying you for your videos. And they started, paying you. And some of these guys don't have money. They sit home, and it was a big business. Because one of Tommy Sotomayor's main page, I don't like any of them. I'd rip them a whole lot harder than Poppy does. Well, he's doing that. I understand why he's being the way he is being with them, because that is their goal, to destroy him, which I told him on one of his chats. And I had told him long before, that thing went down with them trying to set him up with the little girl about him holding the child pornography, and sending it to him. I got sent the video by someone, and the person who sent it to me had nothing to do with Poppy. She don't even know. She sent it wanting it to go viral, and I had to tell her what it was. But No, these people just ignorant. Some people don't know, and some people, mean good things, but it they it's just some people just stupid. If you ask me, they're just stupid. They just want to do stuff to be doing it. They want this little bit of YouTube money. And I'm wondering how much they pay. So I ain't been paid nothing. So, like I said, if they pay me, if and when they do pay me, we'll see. Because it can't be much money. It can't be much. It is what it is. But I don't know. I'm just gonna do story stats, and even if they weren't, every single one of them should be in full split. If it's working on behalf of that. But this is the thing. They want to make him out to be a pedophile. I don't, and that new one, the scary one, she she's saying Poppy don't need his children. I think her goal is to have his children taken away from him. Because she keeps implying, oh, he needs help. And I keep telling him, being that you're not a psychologist, you're not a doctor. It is against the law. How can you, yes, they do. They prove it on a daily basis. They prove that they are ignorant daily, hourly, quarterly, whatever you want to call it. And I think the scary one, I think her goal, because she keeps saying Poppy don't need to be around children. And I'm like, well, whose kids are they? I'm like, he's around his own kids. And who's better to have around your kids than their daddy? I don't get it. I don't get it. His real document said he's not showing his foster children. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on this, but I think he has adopted those children. Um, you know, I think he has adopted those children because I do remember him saying that his foster daughter, she had a job. I think it was at the wing place that he always saw. Her grocery money. And do you remember the video where he took his daughter? He said it was his foster daughter. She was getting ready to graduate high school, and he was taking her to work, and they were getting ready for her to go to college. So my thing, what these people don't understand is anything. Yeah, she needs to be on it needs because all of our children need prayer, especially our black male children. Children, did you see the video where the cops are beating up the guy and he's crying and saying, I didn't do anything? Believe it or not, I live near where that happened. I live 10, 15 minutes away from where that happened. And yes, he protects them. He doesn't want anybody to see them. He said the girl is getting ready to, she has a job. She's getting ready to graduate high school, and they're getting ready to help her go to college. And like he says, foster care money, and that's universal. Everyone that I know who has ever had a foster child has done it because they like it. They say that the money they give you for foster care is nothing to take care of a child. It helps, but it's nothing. If you're going to be a good foster parent, it's nothing for you to help take care of a child. So, he's going to send her. And when she gets 18, most people get rid of the foster children. When the money stops, they get rid of them. And I don't see Poppy doing that. I don't see him or his wife wanting to get rid of the child because she turns 18. They're still going to give her a home and a life, which is good. And something like, okay, I listen to Poppy. My life, I didn't grow up in the projects. And some of the things that, Poppy says about, his growing up, I didn't grow up that way. But then there are some things he talks about that happens that it makes me think back on stuff. Because I was bullied. My sister was bullied. And I mean, when I tell you my sister was bullied, she was bullied bad. I mean, she got stomped so bad, she literally threw up blood. And bullying has a terrible effect on a person. And it till this day, my sister is older than I am, and till this day, she is affected by that bullying. She was bullied very bad, very, very bad. And I was bullied somewhat. I was bullied. And my mom took me out of public school, put me in a private school. I had to walk past my neighborhood school to get to school every day. And I don't know what these kids did, but they would follow me. And I only lived 4 houses from the corner. But when I would take the bus home, the bus would stop in front, up at the corner, and I could actually see my house on the when I'm on the bus. And when I get off out of the clear blue, they would be they would just pop up out the out of the bushes. I don't know where they would come. They would just come and they would just want to fight. So when Poppy was talking about his daughter, about Amani not wanting to fight, you could look at that little girl and tell she didn't want to fight. He showed the picture of her at he showed the picture of the kids in one of the kids doing something. Yeah, they will. I eventually I did it. I broke a bottle. Now I'm telling my age because they were still using glass bottles to put soda in. I popped that bottle and had a jagged piece, and I started swinging my arms back and forth and poking at them. I meant to cut them, meant to poke their eyes out. I meant to scar them up for life. But I tell you, I didn't. And that's why I didn't end up going to jail, but I could have killed somebody. And I think I was like 15, 16 at the most. And at that time, they didn't try you as adults. They would put you, they would put you in a juvenile home for 21 or for an indeterminate amount of time. So I could have killed somebody because at that time, I meant to stick them in the neck and hit that jugular vein, which pretty much would have been a death sentence, but I didn't do it. But I tell you one thing, when I started with that bottle and started coming at them, they were still picking. I ain't gonna tell you they wasn't picking, but they thought twice. They thought twice about him. And she spit or she split a dude's head with a metal juk crate. Yeah, you you get tired of people harassing you and wanting to fight you all the time. But I looked at his daughter. I could tell she wanted. Then when he did the karate class pictures, I could tell she didn't want to. Wow. I know you can, just like I said, with that darn bottle, if I had to cut them girls, I'm so glad I didn't do it because the lady across the street from me, Miss Carrie, she's dead, but she told me I was better than that. Don't do that. I meant to disfigure everybody. I meant to cut them up with that broken bottle, and it was a jagged piece. And we all know how bottles, when you hit a bottle, if a bottle ain't, if you don't warm it up in one of those ovens and then bust it, it will come in jagged pieces. I meant to scar them up. I just took my arms and started waving back and forth and told them, come on. Anybody wanted to fight, come on. They didn't bother me no more. They didn't start all that wanting to hit and stuff, but they were saying little things, but I sure got them to leave me alone. I think they thought twice about it. But then I got older and then I moved on. I go down by my aunt's for the summer to get away from the fight, and I go visit my aunt in Philly and stuff and from fight, and then went down south to visit some friends. I had a pretty decent, I had a pretty